Howdy, 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 howdy. How y'all doing today? We are here. We're back. Last night I couldn't make it at my son's graduation. Couldn't miss that, obviously. For the Lakers game one, but we're gonna talk about the Heat and Celtics game one, rolling to the fourth quarter. All that and more right after this. Good morning, good night, good evening, whatever it is when you're watching, taking a look at this. Welcome to Gates Open Media. We are here to go over the game tonight. We look like we have a good one tonight going with the Celtics and the Miami Heat game one. In the fourth quarter, look like the Heat is up by, I believe, 108 to 100. And as we always do, we're going to go over the scores. Give it a little. I was 110 to 103. Miami's up. 7 minutes left in the fourth. I did get a little bit of a late start today. So yeah. Anyway, we got Jason Tatum, 24 points now for 17. That's efficient. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds. 1 turnover is important. Jalen Brown, 9 for 17. 1 for 3. 1 for 2 from the line. 9 rebounds. But he got 5 turnovers. Robert Williams, I think his name Robert anyway. Bar Williams, 14 points, 6 for 6 from the field. Obviously, that's efficient. Look like Celtics just had a turnover. Oh, Jalen Brown, 6 turnovers, so he just had a turnover as I'm looking at the stats right now. Jimmy Buckets. Oh, we're going to get that second. Smart, 11 points, 2 for 6, not efficient. 5 for 8 from the line. That's obviously, that's okay, I guess. 11 assists. That's pretty good. Al Horford, 7 points, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. We have Brogdon, 16 points. I think he's the sixth man of the year. 50% from the field, 6 for 12. Pretty good. White, 11 points, 4 for 6 from the field. That's pretty good. As we switch over to the Miami Heat, obviously we got Jimmy Buckets, 29 points, 10 for 20, 50%. That's awesome. 8 for 8 from the line, 2 turnovers, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Bam. Okay, Bam showing up a little bit. 9 for 13, that's efficient. 2 for 5 from the line. Got to get better at shooting the free throws. Let's see, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers. Struts, Strus. Struts, how you say his name anyway, 15 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 3 4 from the 3-point line. Vincent, 13 points, 4 for 6 from the field. Look like they're shooting pretty efficient. Kevin Love, 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field. Look like Kyle Lowry, 15.6 for 12 from the field. And Martin, 5 from the everybody except for Zeller and Robinson, they're both 0 for 2 for the Heat are efficient from the field. So that's pretty good, obviously. Jason Tatum right now is at the free throw line. I think he hit 2 out of 2, 112 to 105. Right now, Miami Heat's up. Let me see something. I'm about to switch this mic. Hold up. Yeah, hold on. Oh, hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Yeah, I just want to try this mic out. But looks like Butler is hot right now. Oh, he just shot that ball. But he just shot that thing in somebody's face a minute ago. Maybe that's how why they hold a mic like this. This is a singer's mic. Yeah. That little dot, that's power. It has to have power. This is a condenser mic. Just wanted to see what it sound like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang, boogie. Tatum 26 points. Hold on, let me switch this other mic back on. Yeah, that mic kind of. I mean, decent mic. I could work with it, but you got to definitely keep your mouth up to that mic, and you probably need a booster. But anyway, 114, 109. Okay, timeout right now, boss. I'm in Miami Heat. Man, I got a man. I know he only has 2 championships, and he had a super duper team to do it. Been to the finals 5 times. That's all we're talking about. Spoelstra right now. Spoelstra may have been the only coach to do more with way less, not just less, but way less. Um, I remember the teams Allen Iverson was on. They got to the finals 1 time. That was a team that done more with less. Legendary coach. What was his name? Was it? Well, I can see his face. I can't think of his name. But right now, man, like for real, Eric Spoelstra. This is. I mean, you almost have to talk about him. And I'm not trying to just throw this man up there, but you almost got to talk about this man like as one of the greatest coaches of all time. I wonder how much at this point. I know early in his career because he was the video guy. I wonder how much influence does Pat Riley have right now on on the um on the team on coaching decisions. What is he saying? Is it all Eric Spoelstra? Is it some Pat Riley? That would be interesting to find out because Eric Spoelstra is doing a great job of getting these guys to play. I mean, the Miami Heat organization. I don't know how long it's been this great. I'm gonna say since Pat been there. And Pat been there since the '90s. It's just a matter of having the horses, and now the scouting department is definitely top notch. Um, because you used to think of the Spurs like that, but they always had that Tim Duncan. You know what I mean? They always had a Tim Duncan who can always make sure your team's gonna be all right at the end of the day. But with this Miami Heat team, I mean, yeah, you got Jimmy Buckets, but man, this is high talented of guys you've never heard of. I know I say it on a nightly basis whenever I do cover their games, but this is pretty impressive to me, and I don't know what happened. Maybe I gotta get up out of there and try this again. Thing froze on me. I watched the games on YouTube TV. Honestly, that's the only reason I even have paid television because just to watch the games, record the games, different things like that. And then going into football season, I may actually get the NFL package this year. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna want to watch any game. You know what I'm saying? Any game. My Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Any game. Hmm? Y'all see me going home? No, seriously, I want to be able to watch any game. Man, it freeze up again. I mean, got the fastest internet I can get in the house. I mean, try that again. Um, so man, yeah, this is also a rematch from the bubble year on both sides. Obviously, I'm pretty sure y'all know that by now. The Lakers played the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals, and the Miami Heat played the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. And obviously, we already know who won. We know the Boston Celtics lost to the Heat, and the Lakers won because they won the championship that year. So hopefully, this year the Lakers won't make it. We'll see though. We shall see. And this thing keeps freezing on me. Ain't gonna never get back to the game. Jimmy Buckets. Heat showing up tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, In a second, I'm gonna try to put the link in the. I know I got it. Let's see. So I'm supposed to do this before the doggone game, but I always forget for some reason. Most of the time, I'm in a rush. I just came from the gym, so let me throw that thing in the HTTP. Anybody want to jump on? Just jump on. You know what I'm saying? StreamYard.com. Um, if anybody ever want to ask how we put this show together, we always use StreamYard. To see, this is bad content. ANA 3. Bam. Drop the link right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. StreamYard.com/SW2 C75 ANA 3. Bang, bang, boogie. There we go. Bang, bang, boogie. Yeah. Bang, bang, boogie. Man, eventually, hold on. I know this game got to be back home by now. Let me try this again here. Goodness. Oh, trying to analyze the game. It's been frozen here for a second. Y'all don't look like the game on it. Hopefully the one freeze up. But anyway, man, what's the score? Jermaine Berry, what's the score? We got let me 1 second. They had a commercial break. But the score is 114, 101. The Miami Heat are up with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bang, bang, boogie. Yeah. So, man, barring any injuries, I think this game gonna go. What the? Oh no, yeah, that man. Barring any injuries, man, it's hard for me to go against the Heat now. It is hard for me to go against the Miami Heat. I don't know what's going on with my stream here, but I keep kicking it out and restarting it, and it keep freezing on me. It's 114, 109. Why is it? Let me go there. I think what's happening, the game is going on, but my streaming isn't allowing me to see the game. It's saying it's live, but something's going on. Right now it's 114, 110, but there's technical difficulties some kind of way. I don't know, and it keeps showing the same thing over and over. So I don't know what to do, folks. You know what I'm saying? Let me try a different one. Yeah, they keep doing the same thing. I don't know what's going on. Let me try a different channel. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's trying to play. But see, mine is so far back is at 4 minutes and 47, 40, dog it. 4 minutes and 47 seconds it's showing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This thing is stuck. Somebody got bloody. Maybe Jalen Brown. Let me see on this app what's going on. How much time's left? 117, 110, 1 minute, 27 seconds left for the Miami Heat are up. Jimmy Buckets, 31 points. Obviously, I can't see the game right now. Typically, I'm watching the game and talking about it, but I can't see it for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Bam got 20 points. Man, it's gonna be tough though. Even if let's say Miami gets past this point, thing is it's gonna be tough simply because they're gonna have to. Did y'all see the game last night with the Lakers in Denver? They put up 130, 30 something points each. So that's gonna be tough. The Miami Heat's gonna have to get more scoring or more defense, one to two. I would count on them to get more defense. I would count on them to get more defense and try to hold the team down a little bit. Those guys are in incredible shape, but getting up and down the court like that, who is going to score? I mean, obviously they got Jimmy Buckets, they got some nice 3-point shooters, um, but man, that's going to be tough, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they got. I just don't think the Heat has that much offense. Do they have the defense? Now that's a whole nother ball game. And if you have a rematch of the bubble year playoffs, man, like I will have to give that thing to the Lakers. Anthony Davis is a beast down there. I don't think Bam will be able to stop him. If Bam would even guard him, I'm not sure how they would play that. But I don't I don't think there's nobody on the Miami Heat that can actually stop him. Uh, you will have to out hustle him. That I believe can be done. That's the one sign of hope I give him. But then on the other end, the offensive end, what are you going to give him? How are you going to make him work? And I really don't see that happening either. Um, Bam will have to obviously develop his game a little bit more offensively. I was 37 seconds left, 120 to 114. Look like the Heat gonna take it. That's something crazy happens. They obviously 6 points. Jimmy got 34 points now. Two for I guess he hit a three because it's 2 for 4 now. I think before he was 1 for 3. I think he hit a three. 8 for 8 from the free throw line. And that's pretty. That's where a lot of these games are lost at the free throw line. They're 8. Let's see, they hit 8, 10. They hit 12. Uh, 12 of 17 threes. Oh, I meant 12 or 15 threes. 8 is 10. 15, yeah, they hit 12 or 15 threes. Celtics, on the other hand, I meant say free throws. Why do they change it up? They won't show me their free throws. That's pretty odd. Wonder how many free throws the Celtics hit. And I can't see this on this app because the app is showing up. 121, 114, 7-point lead, 27 seconds to go. I'm pretty sure it's needless to say unless they got Tracy McGrady or Reggie Miller out there. This game is pretty much over. 122, 114. Obviously, they just hit some free throws. Who hit them? I don't know who hit the free throws. Let's see. Celtics. Jalen Brown, 10 for 19, 22 points, and Tatum, 9 for 17, 30 points. He must hit a couple free throws too, because he was 9 for 17 for a while now. Yeah, I remember that he did hit those free throws. But this is just game one. Oh, and it's in Boston. So Boston had the home court advantage. They just lost home court. And yeah, they playing in Boston. So even if they split Miami going up, that's going to be big for them to be able to come back to Miami 1-1 or 2-0, whichever one it is. And I don't know. Both of these teams, just something about both of them, positive and negative. But I'm gonna go with man. I don't know who I'm gonna go with. I don't know who I'm gonna go with. 21 seconds left. I don't know who I'm gonna go with. 116, 122, 21 seconds left. Um, hmm, 17 seconds left. They're up on 6 points. I mean, something can be done, but I think it's over because you still got to stop the other team, even from making free throws. They make one free throw, cancel Christmas. Now, if you get the right one, they have to shoot them. It's a whole nother ball game. But Jimmy Buckets, pretty sure, man, why is it doing this? What's going on? Probably a commercial break, y'all. This here is ridiculous. Actually, can't watch nut. Can't watch nut. You know what I'm saying? Nut. But that game last night, when we talking about the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets, one thing I don't want to hear nobody else say, talk about these plumbers. Oh, the plumbers, they couldn't play back in the day. They were plumbers and welders and plumbers and all these different things. The very type of trades that actually, make everything possible for the most part. Joker, I mean, no disrespect to him. The guy's awesome, but he's slow as Christmas. His game looks awkward. Everything bottom's awkward, but the man be balling. So I don't want to hear that narrative. Oh, back in the 80s, they played against plumbers. They played against welders and all this BS. No, baby. That man out there flat out ball 2 years in a row, MVP. Could have won it a third time. Could have won it a third time. I think he almost averaged a triple double for the season. Think about it. A big man averaging the triple double. He brings the ball up the court. He dictates the offense, run the offense, does so many things for that team. It is ridiculous. So I don't want to hear that Bush stuff no more, or I don't want to hear that Plummer stuff anymore. It's man, oh, it's crazy. It is crazy what he's able to do. How he is able to do it. You can't stop it for whatever reason. I don't want to hear nothing else about the plumbers playing basketball because these plumbers, obviously they can ball. And like I say, no disrespect to Jokic, but the man is dirt slow. But he out there giving them the business though. I'm eager to see what adjustments they're going to make next game. Will somebody attack him, bringing the ball up? I probably would bring somebody up to attack him and not just let him dribble up the court. Come on, man. I mean, when I would just not let nobody dribble up the court. I know you players are tired. I know you tired or whatever the case may be, but I'm not letting a guy just dribble up the court who is a big old center who I'm not saying has the worst handles in the world, but he can't have the greatest handles in the world. And um and he gotta get the ball up the court. And I'm not saying he can't, but man, I'm gonna try to make it tough. So I'm not going to just let him just come on up the court. Another thing that bothers me at the end of games, um, or the end of quarters, halves, and stuff like that, what a player would do, oh, I'm gonna just sit out here. And they sit out there and just dribble the ball, dribble the time down, dribble the ball. Then somebody want to come out and guard them. It just ran by you. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? So those that's definitely one of my pet peeves. Is the game over yet? Goodness. Um, still on 17 seconds. Oh, I mean, I've been on 27 seconds forever. Let's see. Um, but man, I got to give it to Jimmy too. Jimmy has come in these playoffs and absolutely taken over. I didn't honestly didn't know Jimmy had that in him. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I didn't think Jimmy had that in him. Obviously, we all know he's a baller, but to do what he's been doing, if you said you knew he can do that, you lying. On a consistent basis that he's doing it. Yeah, a game or two, okay. But for him to be able to do that on a consistent basis, nah, I didn't think Jimmy had that. But Jimmy balling, so that's gonna be tough to go against the Lakers, and it's gonna be tough to go against the Miami Heat. I'm not saying obviously that's who's gonna play in the finals, but um, gonna be tough, real tough. Can't wait to see that next, even if it's Boston and LA. Um, I like to see how they will play the LeBron because last year the Celtics did a terrible job of it, and they did a terrible job of what was I about to say? Last year, not the Celtics, but the Nets did a terrible job, and KD did a terrible job. Will they do? Will the Celtics try to do the same thing to LeBron? Can they do the same thing to LeBron? They got to have some type of game plan to go against them. If obviously if the Celtics win, same thing with the Miami Heat. But who is one of the coaches that should know Miami Heat and LeBron the best, and that's Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. But obviously they already got the bubblegum chip on them, so maybe they didn't learn LeBron. Maybe they don't know enough about him, to really be able to do something. But I'm eager to see whoever, if the Lakers win and whoever goes against them, what their breakfast is going to look like. They breakfast, yeah, because I want to see what's going to happen. Will if the Lakers make it, will they be to shut him down, LeBron down like they did KD? They made KD look below average. Will they be able to any team that plays them in the finals? If the Lakers make it to the finals, will the Celtics or the Miami Heat be able to do that, display that again? Because they made old boy look terrible. I've never seen where KD just looked terrible in every single game. He had one decent game, but he didn't look good that game. So that's going to be interesting to see because I he has the last 2 years in the playoffs. Kevin Durant has been exposed, if you ask me, and I'm a fan of Kevin Durant. He has been absolutely exposed the last 2 seasons in the playoffs. Couldn't get a game. And then I think did they win 1 or 2 games this last series? I don't even know. But man, it's still 17 seconds. This game has to be over. What is going on? Is the game really still at 17 seconds? I don't know. Next time I try to turn it on, something. What is going on? Let me check Facebook. What's going on, y'all? Facebook, tell me something. Oh, so it's over. 123, 116, I think it was. Jimmy Buckets out there looking like just another day at the park. Um, my app isn't updating. I don't know what. I don't know if my internet. What's going on? What's going on? What the what? Um, but yeah, it's gonna be good to see whoever wins that thing. Heat win. Let's go. I see you, Sheba Army Brat. I see you. Heat win. Um, honestly, I don't know who I want to win. Really, I mean, I would love to see Jimmy Buckets get him a chip. I will say, um, man, if Jimmy can get a chip, Jimmy Jordan. I was gonna say that, but I ain't want to start no controversy. Yeah, that definitely could be Michael Jordan's son. I wouldn't doubt it. But if Jimmy, man, if Jimmy can get one and be the catalyst on that team, really the only superstar, so to speak, on is Jimmy even a superstar? I mean, I'm gonna say yes because he show up in the playoffs, but during the regular season, Jimmy be gone. I think that's what messed me up with the Miami Heat this year. Is I didn't really see Jimmy during the regular season. You have a nice game here or there, um, and then he'll have 12 points, 14 points, which is cool. But it was like they say, you made in the playoffs, and Jimmy shows up in the playoffs. So I got to give Jimmy all this credit. So I'm gonna say yes, Jimmy is a superstar, but he got to get his own shoe. Jimmy, you got your own shoe? We need to ask you that, Jimmy. You need your own shoe, man. You probably have your own shoe, but I'm not. I don't know if he got his own shoe. He should. What he's done for Miami, but if Jimmy, think about it, if the Miami Heat get a championship this year, that'll be the only team without other stars. Because Bam's not a star, if you ask me. Kevin Love has passed his star. I don't know what you call it, star uh, worth. Joker is the superstar of that team, but I mean Murray is more of a star. Um, but Jimmy don't have nobody. Then obviously you got LeBron and AD. Those definitely stars and superstars. And then we can even make the argument Bronze is a megastar. Um, and then you got the Celtics, Brown and Tatum. Those are stars right there. So if Jimmy can make this thing win the championship in the middle of or during the era of the big three, and there's no big three, it's a wrap. If Jimmy does that, LeBron is done. He's done. Now he may be able to come back and will his team to win this year, but if Jimmy can do this, it that's it. That's it. I mean, they beat and that's the same thing with Dallas. When the super team, yes, there were super teams before that, but this is really when the super team era started. So, with Dallas with Dirk, there's no more superstars on that team. Yes, you had a aging hell, Dirk was aging. You had an aging uh what's his name? Jason Kidd, super aging Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler, um, everybody on aging Sean Marion. Everybody on that team was aging, so there was no other stars like that on that team other than Dirk, and they was able to put those three superstars at the time in the dirt, and just beat up on the Miami Heat. Um, so that's gonna be interesting to see, man. I think I'm pulling for the Heat. I'm gonna say it. I'm pulling for the Heat because if Jimmy can pull it off, by himself, that's gonna be major for his legacy. If Jimmy can pull it off pretty much by himself, I mean, yes, you got some championship pedigree over there. You got Kyle Lowry, you know what I'm saying, solid point guard, but he comes off the bench. I'm pretty sure he gets starter minutes. Let me see. Kyle Lowry played 27 minutes a day. So, those are pretty good doggone minutes. Those are pretty good doggone minutes. So, man, that's gonna be tough to see. If Jimmy can get that thing over whoever they play in the West, if they can win the East, it's gonna be monumental simply because you got Braun and AD if they played them. Two superstars. You got Jokic, Murray, and old boy. That's like two superstars and a star. And then the Celtics got two superstars. So And Butler's by himself. You got an agent, Kevin Love, not a star anymore. Who else you got? That's about it, man. I mean, you got some nice pieces. You got Bam, but Bam is not, in my opinion, Bam's not even a star. He's just there to clean things up and probably need to get a better jumper, mid-range jumper. That'll make him more of a threat. So when they run the pick and roll, you can't just sag off. You know what I mean? So, but one thing about Miami Heat, what they're going to have to do, if they win this series, they're going to have to get more offense or play better. I'm not saying they play bad defense, but they're going to have to play better defense because the Lakers and the Nuggets last night both put up 130-something points. And tonight, the Heat put up 122 and the Boston Celtics 116. So they're going to have to do something about that, put up more points or play harder D and make it more difficult. But that's what I think. And I'm going to be eager. Obviously, I'm always eager to see game 2 adjustments. I'm eager to see how they're going to keep Jimmy from going off on them. I mean, tonight, Jimmy had 34. Oh, boy had 30, Jason Tatum. And Brown, 22. Bam had 22. But it's just I think Bam get his points more organically, just by rebounds, hard work, and stuff like that. But we're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see. I think Jimmy's for real if they can get to the finals. I think he's gonna be able to put more pressure on if he guard LeBron. And I don't think that's gonna be likely, to be honest, because there's only so many fouls you can give. There's about to say reruns. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about him guarding LeBron, which he can. I would rather him guard LeBron down the stretch or something like that, and probably make him give up a turnover or something like that, or just steal the ball from him. So yeah, we're gonna see. We're going to see. I think we'll be back tomorrow. Sheba Army Brat, what's going on? When we coming back? And the Lakers play. God damn it. When the Lakers play, y'all? Thursday. Yep, tomorrow's Thursday. So yeah, 8:30 game time. We'll be locked and loaded at halftime for this one. So y'all be sure to turn on your notifications. Hit the like button, hit the share button, share this with all your friends. If you ever want to come on the platform while this channel's still small, right there in the comments, I always pin it up there. Right at the comments. If you're on Facebook, I can't really hear you talk, but I try to put the link on Facebook as well. That way y'all know where to find me when I go live. And yeah. So that being said, we're gonna end this thing on Project Julio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go get that album. I ain't gonna say album, but y'all make sure y'all go get that the music. What am I looking for? Y'all make sure y'all go get that music on all streaming platforms. I don't know what that's for, but oh yeah, that's Julio's Cash App. If anybody want to donate, this is a song right here. All streaming platforms, go get it.
I'm never seen with the one, and I'm not rapping for fun. I'm not popping with guns, I just pop up with puns. I hang with Jesus the Son, the devil trying to be done. It was a 3-on-1, the lightning crashed like thunder. You gon' burn and live right under. You just cannot win this, cause it is finished. Look, draining my life, thank God replenish. Say you were God, you should've stayed in your place. But that's not the case, so clean your mouth out. I'm not talking toothpaste. Look, in present tense, I'm making the ground shook. Got verses after verses, but I'm missing a hook.
Have you ever read his book? Read the rainbow, go ahead and take a look. Grilling bars, just call me alcoholic cook. Spitting like a pro, but I'm really just a rookie. I got me a weapon and it ain't got no steel, straight leather. And this is how it feels to spit something real, make these demons squeal. High pitch, false chord inserted right here.
On the forehead got a seal, yelling to you dogs finna make you all heal. When the underbelly's yellow like button and appeals. Try your best not to get caught up in your feels. Barking at you big like I'm trying to sign a deal. Yes, you got a line, but you're missing all the reels. Then some fake people come and they'll just appear. Yeah. I gotta stop this, I'm feeling nauseous. Getting sick of this flow, I keep on coughing. I got a feeling we're old like Tupac and Biggie in the prime of hip-hop. And these cops on the Brooklyn bowl spitting at him with acrylic. Gotta paint a picture and rate him like mad feeling. Stay a fan, you own my ceiling. Jesus died, but he is risen. A rock can't stop my God, he's not in the tomb, he's gone.
All streaming platforms, y'all go get it. Julio, that's our phone.
Yeah, that's me.
All three of them voices
No,
of him.
the whole thing was me. Yeah, I mean, shoot, like, nah, yeah, no, but it might blow up, you know. It might blow up.
You heard
like,
it.
I don't know, but it might.
It might blow up, but it might blow up.
Yeah, I might make a part two.
Yeah, I can make part two. You know, that's him changing his voice without auto tune. So y'all gotta respect the hustle on that one. Simply because you know, I see this man like, what are you doing? In the drinking lemonade and water. I'm like, what? Trying to change my voice. So he did that all natural. And when I mean natural, I mean he didn't use anything within the musical schemes to be able to change his voice like that. But all three of them voices were him, which, you know, goes about with the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. If you didn't know, that was a Christian song. So y'all go download that on all streaming platforms. And with that being said, we are out of here till tomorrow. Y'all come back and join your boy.